Welcome back to my little channel. Today I want to address something that happened in the Netherlands. Well, with me being from the Netherlands, it made sense to address this. Today we had a pro-life march. Now, nothing like marches in America. It's not like millions of people came out. No, about 10,000 people came out for it. But on the other hand, it was a very dreary, cold, rainy day. So maybe that's the reason why only 10,000 people came out, which is not really fair to say only as well, because it's the highest turnout for a march like this since a while. Now, this is a pro-life march, but it's not just against abortion. It's also against euthanasia, because euthanasia is also about ending life. But funny enough, nearly all of the media in the Netherlands focused on the abortion bit. No one cared about the euthanasia bit. And what I truly find funny is that I would think it is the other way around. Because if we are against people taking their own life, then why are we not against people taking the life of another person? Because let's be honest, that's what abortion is. Now, if you're 50 years old and your life is suffering and you get the help of a doctor to end your life because you can't see a way out, then that's an adult making an adult choice. Whether we agree with that choice or not, the choice is made by an adult. But when we talk about abortion, and don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm against abortion. But when we talk about abortion, we talk about an adult choosing to end the life of someone else. Now, that someone else is your child, fair enough. But it is a life nonetheless. And personally, I feel if there isn't a medical necessity, we shouldn't be too easy to abort life. And especially, I have a huge problem with people using abortion as birth control. And I know a lot of people will say, yeah, but that doesn't really happen. Yeah, but it does though, doesn't it? And that's the issue. See, I can understand that if you have a child and the child will probably be born dead, yeah, I can understand why you would take an abortion. I can even understand why you would take an abortion if you're a 16-year-old girl and you can't handle a child right now. I'm not in favor of it, but I can somewhat understand. And yes, I know I'm not talking about rape, because rape is its own category. The thing is, I don't understand why people want abortion as birth control. I mean, if you had unprotected sex, you can get a morning after pill. Then there is no birth, there is no birth control created by abortion, and there is no chance of you being pregnant because of the morning after pill. But if you're pregnant and you want an abortion because you don't want your pregnancy, it's somewhat a double standard. I'm not going to say you're not allowed to, but I do have an issue with it. And this is what this march was about. The sanctity of life, whether it's being a child, an unborn child, or someone suffering life. Because that's what euthanasia is. It's the ending of a life of someone who suffers every day. But somehow, as I said, the message was, yeah, but we want abortions. No, we don't want abortions. Of course, there was a counter-protest, which wasn't as big as this one. Once again, it was a dreary, rainy day, where people were on the streets basically asking signatures for people who are pro-abortion. Now, the Netherlands is a pretty liberal country, so most people in the Netherlands, including myself, I won't lie, don't mind people to have a choice. The thing is, and this is what the protest was about, people shouldn't make that choice too lightly. Now, pro-abortionists always say, yeah, but they don't. But the reality shows that, on average, they do. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to think. I'm not going to tell you what to think. Whether you are pro-abortion or against abortion, whether you're pro-euthanasia or against euthanasia. but I do think it is only fair if we keep the conversation honest. So if there is a protest march against all forms of life-ending actions by the medical staff, then our response should be on all, and not just focus on abortion. I think it's time that we need to address the reason why people feel that the right to end the life of a child or the life of themselves is a choice. And what's more, I do not understand why there are people out there who think they are the same. Anyway, this is my short rant. Like, share, subscribe. I've been told that if you re-watch this video, it's better for my statistics. But then again, I mean, I'm on average between 50 and 100 views, so re-watching probably won't do much. Your criticism, your ideas are more than welcome. I look forward to a discussion on this. Are you pro-choice? Are you pro-euthanasia? Or aren't you? And why? It's not true because I say it's true. It's not wise because I talk about it. But these are things I do feel our society should talk about without condemning each other, but to try and figure out, okay, what's a good way to go in our society and why? Anyway, before I start all over again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.